2. Good morning, hello, and welcome to This Date in History, aka TDH. This show is all about the events that occurred on this date in years past, both recognized by other historians, but mainly things we personally find intriguing enough for us to bring to you. I know we're an hour late. There's reasons. Maybe I'll explain on our Twitter, but yeah, anyway, the sources of the information come from the Smart Device application, Today in History, What Happened Today in History, Historical Calendar, and the website onthisday.com. For links to those sources, the music, and anything else potentially interesting, check the underbar of the description below. Anyway, I am Aoxander, and I am joined by...
You're late, and I'm just on time. The Golden Loon.
Yeah, perfect. And in the live studio audience, we have Jeopardiah Abraham, a.k.a. Doom Was Discovered, a.k.a. Doom Guy, a.k.a. Romiser, a.k.a. Other nicknames that elude me. Anyway, today is Sun's Day, a.k.a. Sunday, April 16th, 2023. So let's jump into the history today, shall we? We have a couple articles from way back in the day. You might remember it, I'm not sure.
Thanks a lot.
In the year 1457 BC, the Battle of Megiddo, Egyptian forces of Thutmose III defeated a large Canaanite coalition under King of Kadesh. This was the first battle recorded with a reliable account. Wow.
I do remember that.
I thought you would. And then we got another BC here, 1178 BC. A solar eclipse may have marked the return of Odysseus, legendary king of Ithaca, to his kingdom after the Trojan War. Wow. The Odyssey.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gonna move on up to 1509. A pretty good time jump there. Like that's 2,000 some odd years. French army under Louis XII entered the Alps. Okay.
Whoa, entered the Alps.
Yeah. Okay.
Went skiing, I guess.
1521. Martin Luther arrived at the Diet of Worms Assembly. And we got an appointment of interest in 1632. Albert von Wallenstein was appointed Supreme Military Commander of the Holy Roman Empire. Wow. Well, that's pretty important right there.
Yeah.
1705, Queen Anne of England knighted Isaac Newton at Trinity College, Cambridge.
Ooh, Isaac Newton?
Yeah. Sir Isaac Newton. That's how he got his sir.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And, you know, little thing that a lot of people don't realize, but before that guy discovered gravity, people could fly.
Look what he did to the population.
Newton! 1746, Jacobite Rising of 1745, the Battle of Culloden, the last battle on British soil. Royalist troops under the Duke of Cumberland defeated the Jacobite army of Charles Edward Stuart. And Bonnie Prince Charlie, yeah, we've spoken about him quite often. They call him the Pretender because he claimed to have legitimacy as an heir to the throne, despite everybody else recognizing somebody else.
Oh, okay.
So he was like, they called him a pretender, you know, to the throne.
Gotcha, yeah.
But he had enough people on his side to actually start a civil war. So, you know. Let's see here. 1787, the first American comedy, The Contrast, made its debut in New York City. That's interesting.
Comedy, huh?
Yeah. And that's a fitting name, The Contrast.
Yeah.
Like, you know, if you think about it, if that's the first comedy, it is a contrast. So it's like...
That's what makes things funny.
It's a title and an advertisement. That's genius. 1789, George Washington headed for first presidential inauguration. And I was actually watching a video here. The election of George Washington was weirder than you think. So, like...
Why is that?
Well, I don't know. I didn't watch. I only saw the first 10 seconds.
Oh, okay.
Before I moved on to something else. Because I didn't want to watch anything about politics earlier. But I do want to see it. It's 22 minutes long. So I'll post it in the underbar of the description. So other people can see it.
That's a teaser that kind of draws you in, you know?
Exactly. Well, see, that's what I'm talking about. Like, you know, it's the title and especially the thumbnail hooks people into videos.
Yeah, well, that's the hook.
And that's a problem, you know, we're trying to slowly figure out. Going to move on up to 1799 during the Napoleonic Wars. The Battle of Mount Tabor, Napoleon drove Ottoman Turks across the River Jordan near Acre. Wow. That's way over there. The River Jordan. Ooh. 1853, first passenger railway opened in India from Boribandar, modern-day Bombay, to Thane, which is 34 kilometers. Cool. We got a music premiere in 1854. Franz Liszt's symphonic poem Mazeppa premiered at the Court Theater in Weimar.
Kind of sounds like Zip It.
Zip it real good. But
I I meant like, shut up. Zip it right now. Zip it.
You know I'm incapable of such things.
God, do I ever.
We got 1858, the Wernian Natural History Society, a former Scottish learned society, was wound up. What does that mean? It was wound up. What?
Finished?
I guess. Like, I present this as the first challenge to our viewers. What does that mean? Oh. 1861, U.S. President Abraham Lincoln outlawed business with Confederate states during the Civil War, of course. Mm-hmm. You know, because, like, why do business with the people who are trying to kill you? Like...
Well, yeah.
A lot of people ask that question about China. And we're still, coupled with them, like, sticks in the mud. 1874, Dr. David Livingstone's body arrived in Southampton.
Dr. Livingston, I presume.
Yep. Well, not anymore, his body. No. So,
yeah.
1883, Paul Kruger was chosen as president of Transvaal. All right. Look at him with his A beard right there. What chin strap.
Yeah.
And we got another event of interest in 1912. Harriet Quimby became the first female pilot to fly across the English Channel. Wow. All the way in 1912.
1912. Whoa.
The aircraft was in its infancy.
Yeah.
Like this is what really...
And you know what the weather can be like across that channel?
Oh, hellish.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, this is what really drives me up a wall with these modern day third wave feminists. Like, oh, it's a man's world, it's a man's world. But, look at history. Like, yes, like it does. I can't disagree that it does favor in men too far.
Oh, big time. Yeah.
But there were things like this. It's not as if you were like if freaking slaved. Like you still had freedoms and options. Like
but women were, for the most part, back in the day, were secondhand citizens. That had to change. It has changed.
Yes.
Now, what's kind of crazy and baffling to me is we seem to have, with the transgender thing going on...
Let's not get into all that.
No, throwing women under the bus.
Oh, well, that too, yeah. So, yeah. Well, I mean, that's the same thing. Like, I brought this up multiple times.
It's baffling. I don't get it.
Yeah, well, like, they're utilizing these progressive movements as virtue signaling and saying, oh, we're doing a good thing, but the actual people behind everything, they're utilizing that as manipulation to actually do even worse. Because, as I said, I brought this subject up. What happened to Aunt Jemima? What happened to Uncle Ben? What happened to the Land O'Lakes Native American? But nothing happened to the Quaker Oats guy, a white guy. They're utilizing all of this anti-racial stuff to get rid of every representation except the white people. That's a little weird, don't you think? And in the same vein, they're utilizing all this stuff for women, and they're causing more hardships for women. That's a little weird, don't you think?
It's not
almost
weird,
like it's planned.
If you just use this scenario, divide and conquer.
Exactly.
Then you understand it all.
Speaking of dividing and conquering, 1917, we have Vladimir Lenin issued his radical April thesis calling for Soviets to take power during the Russian Revolution. The old style is, of course, April 4th. That's the Marxist Revolution. 1917. That start, what's happening today? 1922. Annie Oakley set women's record by breaking 100 clay targets in a row. Wow.
Annie Oakley.
Yep. Once again, a famous female historical figure way back in a time where everybody believes that women were confined to a box 24/7.
Yeah, but
going out there and kicking ass.
It was women were second-hand citizens in those days, no question.
I'm not saying that.
And it had to change, and it did.
Yeah, I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying the way people are portraying it, they're not saying the good stuff. It's a diamond in the rough, but why are we focusing so much on negative things? We gotta help each other out. We got to look at the positives. We got to look at the similarities, not the differences.
Yeah, but if you don't look at the problems, then you don't promote your cause.
Yep. Anyway, 1923, 27th Boston Marathon, won by Clarence DeMar in 2 hours, 23 minutes, 37.4 seconds for second straight year, his third race victory. Cool. All right. We got a film release here. The short film Music Box in 1932 was released in the U.S., starring Stan Laurel and Oliver Hardy. Laurel and Hardy.
I haven't seen them in years, some of their old clips and everything. I used to love to watch their stuff.
Yeah. And this later got the 1932 Academy Award Best Live Action Short Film. Nice. And we got some sports history with the great Bambino himself. 1935, 40-year-old future Baseball Hall of Fame slugger Babe Ruth debuted in the National League with an HR and single in Boston Braves 4-2 win over the New York Giants in Boston. His debut at 40 years old.
Well, wait a minute. That was with, wasn't that with the Boston Braves?
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, well, he's already been with the Yankees for many years.
Yeah. But he's still 40 years old and
Yeah.
still playing? Like, holy, you know?
Especially when he didn't take care of himself.
Yeah, hot dogs and cigars.
Yeah.
And apparently, like, he went out and he partied and got drunk so much it actually, like, caused some negative things to wibble wobble with his contract, very much like Charlie Sheen. Although things didn't end up as well with Charlie Sheen. 1939, the Soviet Union proposed an alliance with Britain and France to counter Nazi Germany. The Soviets would later sign a secret agreement with the Nazis. Playing both parties. Look at that.
Yeah.
1940, Cleveland Indians pitcher Bob Feller hurls the first and only opening day no-hitter in MLB history, defeated the Chicago WS White Sox. What? WS White Sox? So is that the abbreviation and the name? That's weird.
Yeah.
1-0 at Comiskey Park. Dang. That's impressive.
Yeah.
We got a scientific discovery here in 1943. Swiss scientist Dr. Albert Hofmann discovered the psychedelic effects of LSD.
Ooh, yeah.
Ooh, yep. Yep, you know. Really screws up your brain. Like, this is why I don't want to try any of that. I've heard the horror stories.
A friend of mine, his older brother, this is way back in the day, early 60s, his brother was a UCLA student. We were in high school. And his brother committed suicide. He ran his car through a house. And later found out that he was in an experimental program at UCLA ingesting LSD.
Oh, God. Was he part of, what was it? Hold on a second. I gotta look this up. There's a big government thing. LSD
I don't know what he was a part
government
of.
program.
You know everything I know. Other than names.
MK Ultra.
Okay.
Was he part of MK Ultra?
I have no clue.
Because they were actually, MK Ultra was a big government thing, experimenting with the effects of LSD for, like, you know, figuring out how to control minds, like stuff like that. Like,
I have no idea what he was. All I know is it was at UCLA and it was an unknown drug, and they're trying to figure out what the effects were.
It says here, Project MK Ultra was an illegal human experimentation program designed and undertaken by the U.S. Central Intelligence Agency (CIA), intended to develop procedures and identify drugs that could be used in interrogations to weaken individuals and force confessions through brainwashing and psychological torture.
Did it give the years?
1953 through 1973.
So that was the time frame.
20 years. 20 years of our government doing that.
Yeah.
You know.
There's a lot of other stuff in our government
Oh,
that we wouldn't
yes,
approve
but
of.
like people have got to open their eyes and like realize that the government is evil, and you know, all governments are when you really peel everything back. So anyway, let's move on up here. 1945, Battle of Berlin. Red Army began its attack on the capital of Nazi Germany. All right. 1946, Mel Ott playing Mel Ott. All right,
Mel Ott.
Melot.
If you want to put them together, that'll be it.
Well, that's his face. He's like, "Why are you making fun of my name?" Like,
Yeah. What are you doing? I'm Mel Ott.
Yes, sir. I apologize. Mel Ott, playing in right field for New York Giants, hit his 511th and final MLB home run in an 8-4 opening day win over the Philadelphia Phillies. Mm-hmm. All right. Melvin Ott. There we go. Oh, that's why he's angry. His name Melvin. 1953, British Royal Yacht Britannica was launched by Queen Elizabeth II. Britannia. Huh. All right. Moving on up to 1962, Walter Cronkite began anchoring CBS Evening News.
Ooh, 62. Oh, I would have thought he was there before that.
And that's just the way it is, or whatever it is that his saying was.
You know, back in the day, you had no idea what his affiliation to what
political, you know, yeah. Like the news was
were.
News. Like, oh, hey, today somebody got shot, you know.
In.
Like, this war started, this is going on. Like, oh my God, everything
facts.
is politics now. Oh my God. Yeah, no, investigative journalism has been long dead. So, that's unfortunate. As far as in, you know, the major areas are concerned.
Well,
so
they're still investigating on topics that they want to investigate. Otherwise, they'll ignore anything else.
That is true.
On both sides.
Yeah, that is true. 1970, Protestant Unionist Ian Paisley won seat formerly held by Terence O'Neill in the Stormonts, North Ireland Parliament. Okay. We got another event of interest here. 1977, Alex Haley found his roots in Juniper, Gambia, or Juffier.
Alex Haley wrote.
Oh.
What do you call it? What was the black slave thing? It was a series.
The autobiography of Malcolm X. Roots, the saga of Roots. Yeah. Roots, the saga of an American family.
Yeah.
All right. We also have 1978 Cardinals Bob Forsch no-hits Philadelphia Phillies 5-0 in St. Louis. Woo. We got the Boston Marathon here in 1979, the 83rd Boston Marathon. U.S. double, Bill Rogers won second straight event and third overall title in 2 hours, 9 minutes, 27 seconds. Joan Benoit, women's champion in 2 hours, 35 minutes, 15 seconds. Where's Joan Benoit? I want her picture. You know, I want equal representation.
There you go.
So, 1980, Arthur Ashe retired from professional tennis.
Yeah.
Yep, this guy.
Yeah. He got AIDS.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And they figured through a blood infusion. You got it through
Yeah.
blood infusion.
Well, once again, talking about the CIA, they did put AIDS into the black community in order to stem their population growth. That is a thing. That is documented. That is a government declassified document that they did that. So and to the gays too.
He wasn't gay apparently.
Well, no, but they did it that to reduce the population of that group. Both groups. One, they were just doing it to try to kill them off, and the other, they're just, to...
I find that hard to believe, but I'll take your word for it.
Well, MK Ultra.
Okay.
1983, Steve Garvey set National League record by playing in 1,118 consecutive games. Holy cow.
Good old Steve Garvey, first baseman for the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Yeah. Yeah. 1,000 days, that's or 1,000 consecutive games at least. That's insane. 1 year later, 1984, the Oakland A's, their Dave Kingman hit 3 home runs, including a grand slam.
Yeah.
That sounds delicious. I want to go to Denny's now. Get the grand slam, Do I have to wait in line?
Oh, no, it's the cycle. It's the cycle.
No, I have a natural cycle. 1986, to dispel rumors he's dead, Libyan leader Muammar Gaddafi appeared on TV. Okay. That sounds like maybe they cloned him, or I don't know. 1987, August Wilson's Fences won 1987 Pulitzer Prize for Drama. Cool. Oh, here we go. 1987, Michael Jordan became the second NBA player in history to score 3,000 points in a season. Holy cow. That's a lot of points.
Who was the first one?
First to score 3,000 points. First to score 3,000 points. NBA. There we go. Will Chamberlain.
Oh, of course.
Of course, yeah.
Of course, and a much shorter. See, because 1 year he averaged 50 points a game, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. You know what? I'm curious. Let's see here. We have Will Chamberlain, Michael Jordan, and that appears to be it. Okay, then. Moving on up to 1989. The Tradition Senior Men's Golf at Golf Course Desert Mountain. Don Bees won his lone career champion tour major title by 1 stroke from Gary Player. All right.
So they have the loser up there. There you go. You love that stuff.
Oh God, where's Don Bees? Why is second place, getting his picture up here?
Because Gary Player is a much more known golfer, and it catches your attention. It's the hook.
Okay,
Back to the hook.
Okay, then how does he become a hook?
He doesn't.
That's bullshit.
It's gone. His chance for that is disappeared.
That sucks. 1990, 94th Boston Marathon, Galindo Borden, he doesn't, wow, is the first Italian event winner to race record, 2 hours, 8 minutes, and 19 seconds. Portugal's Rosa Mota won her third women's title in 2 hours, 25 minutes, and 24 seconds. Okay, so now we got Rosa Mota, but we don't got Galindo Borden. And they're not even competing against each other, so where's your excuse now?
I don't know either of them.
See? All right. We got some more music history. 1993, David Lee Roth arrested in New York City for purchasing marijuana for $10.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wow.
Uh-oh.
He bought a dime bag and got arrested. Oh, well.
Yeah. Should have stole it. They wouldn't have done anything.
Huh.
Today.
Yeah. 1993, here we go. Jury reached guilty verdict in federal case against the police officers. 2 were convicted and 2 were acquitted, who beat Rodney King, but the verdict was not read until April 17th, so tomorrow.
Boy, they beat that guy to a pulp.
Yeah, that was awful. So, once again, I'm not disputing the hardships, of any group of people.
Of course not.
I'm just saying that, if all we do is focus on that, then, no wonder the world's gone to complete shit. We've deprived ourselves of any form of happiness in the dark. So, 1995 PGA Seniors Championship Men's Golf, PGA National Golf Course. Raymond Floyd won by 5 strokes from fellow U.S. John Paul Kane, Larry Gilbert, and Lee Trevino. All right. And he kind of looks like George W. in a way, a little bit. Like,
a little bit.
Slightly.
Squint.
Yeah. 2000 PGA Seniors Championship Men's Golf, PGA National Golf Club, Doug Tewell. Doug Tewell won first of 2 Champions of Tour major titles with a convincing 7-stroke margin from the foursome of, pardon me, of Hale Irwin, Tom Kite, Larry Nelson, and Dana Quigley. All right. We got the 111th Boston Marathon in 2007. Robert Kipkoech Cheruiyot of Kenya went back-to-back for 3rd title in 2 hours, 14 minutes, 13 seconds. Lydia Grigorieva of Russia won the women's race, 2 hours, 29 minutes, and 18 seconds. All right.
I don't know if it's still viable today, but Kenya owned that race for the longest time, it seemed like.
Well, he's a Kenyan, of course. So.
What is that? I mean, it's just kind of odd. One country would produce so many world-class long-distance runners.
Once again, I'm not being prejudiced. I'm just saying facts. When the people of a nation spend their days running from lions, of course you're going to breed fast runners. Hey, I'm just saying facts. Am I wrong?
They're not running from lions.
Yeah, they are.
They're running from whatever reason. They're doing a lot of running, but not from lions.
Oh, yeah, they are.
Because they get eaten, and then they're not around to keep running.
Yeah, survival of the fittest. 2007.
They catch the slow ones. Is that what you're saying?
Yes. That's why. Okay, I'm going to turn my mic off for a second. All right, we're back. Hopefully nobody knows how to read lips.
Oh, my goodness.
Am I wrong?
Yes.
No? 2007, we got the 41st CMT Music Awards. Carrie Underwood and Kenny Chesney won. All right. Country Music Television Music Awards, I guess, CMT. Yeah. 2008, start of papal journey of Pope Benedict the 26th to the U.S. And I really hope... Hold on a second. Okay, good. It is this microphone that is being... Because this has a microphone, too. I'm not sure. Because every now and then it likes to switch. So if I said that joke and it went out... Oh, no. 2009, Laureus World Sports Awards. Ceremony canceled, GFC. Sportsman Usain Bolt, of course. Sportswoman Yelena Isinbayeva. Team China Olympic Team. We all know about Usain Bolt. He's from Jamaica. All right. Okay, well, then I was wrong in my assumption that he was Kenyan. 2015, Elizabeth Holmes. Hey, no, things exist for a reason. They produce fast runners. Yeah. Why is that a negative thing to look at? It's
not negative at all. It's just amazing that a certain event is dominated by a certain culture or part of the world, or whatever you want to call it, geography. But yeah, it's just amazing what they're producing.
Well, I mean, you have not everybody can be the Jamaican bobsled team,
No, very few.
Yeah.
Very few.
You're what? You're Jamaica. You're entering the Winter Olympics and you're entering bobsled. Are you what?
And you've never had snow there.
Yeah.
Ever.
Now that's what I call cool runnings. So, That's a good movie, by the way. Go check it out. Which we should actually, I should add that in. I haven't seen that movie in quite some time. Movies, Cool Runnings, Running. I think that's what it's called. So, anyway, 2015, Elizabeth Holmes, U.S. entrepreneur, inventor, and founder and CEO of Theranos, was named one of Time's 100 most influential people of 2015.
Hey, at least they gave it to people, not a woman or a man. How about that?
Oh, well, yeah, I guess so. The thing that came to my mind was... the thing that came to my mind was...
This is always scary, something coming to your mind.
Well, no, like...
You never know how it's going to come out.
I had renamed somebody in Discord Almond Titty, and they just wrote something, and that's the first thing... Oh, he changed his name back. Okay, good. But no, I was thinking, like... we look down at people who hoard things, like, the hoarders, like, like they hoard magazines, newspapers, dishes, like whatever. Like, we've seen the hoarders, like their houses are trash.
Yeah.
We look down on that. Yet people who hoard money are suddenly on the other end of the spectrum. There's somebody to look up to. They're still hoarders, and they're hoarding something that can help everybody. Actual good stuff. Like while we're, while 98% whatever of the rest of the world is scrounging for scraps, who controls all the money?
What's the difference between a hoarder and a collector? Not much.
Yeah. Anyway, 2017, Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan won a referendum on 18 Article Constitution reform package. All right. We also have 2017 as well. World record for gathering of Charlie Chaplin lookalikes, 662 at Menor de Bon Chaplin Museum in Very, Switzerland.
What a weird thing to have.
Yeah. All right. 2018, Kendrick Lamar was the first rapper and non-classical or jazz musician to win the Pulitzer Prize for music with his album Damn. What?
I didn't even know there was a Pulitzer Prize for music.
I didn't know either. I've heard of the name Kendrick Lamar, but wow, you win a prestigious award for an album named Damn. The name itself should already be like, okay, you're not getting an award. Like,
I disagree with that.
You got to have class. If you want to get recognized, you got to have class.
You're looking for quality music for some specific unknown territory that you've gone into that's worked. You're not looking at symbols of words and things like that.
Yeah. Well, anyway, 2019, Seattle Seahawks quarterback Russell Wilson became the highest paid player in NFL history with a 4-year, $140 million extension, including record $65 million signing bonus. Wow.
65 million.
Broncos country, let's ride.
That, yeah, there he is. I knew something would drag him out. So
I heard Russ.
Russell Wilson.
I heard my boy.
2021, Raul Castro confirmed he is resigning as Cuban Communist Party leader, ending his family's 6-decade leadership of Cuba.
6 decades.
60 years. Yeah. Yep. 2023, today. Wow, like this is today, like not last year. This is now.
Yeah.
Andrew Lloyd Webber and Charles Hart's musical Phantom of the Opera, directed by Hal Prince and starring Ben Crawford and Emil Koshaku, closed at, holy shit, Majestic Theater, New York City after 13,981 performances. Oh my God.
Phantom of the Opera is a great theater.
Dude, like, I didn't even realize. Dude, the to my knowledge...
And they closed today.
Yeah, they closed today.
Wow.
Like, not last year. Today. 2023, today.
Yeah.
But, wow, no, dude, the most performances, to my recollection, was 3.5, maybe 4 some odd thousand, performances. 13,000, you blew them out of the water.
Tell me it wouldn't have been awesome to be last night, Saturday night, their closing event. This is it, done. And you be in the theater watching that.
Now it really is
when
Phantom.
They came out for a curtain call. This is it.
Yeah. Now it really is a Phantom of the Opera.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, getting smoke.
It's okay.
So wow, that is remarkable. Wow. Anyway, before we move on to births and deaths, audience, were there any articles that grabbed your attention more than most? Anything you wish we had elaborated more about? Anything you would have liked to say had you been here? Start a dialogue in the comments section. Do we have a live chat? No, we do not. Anyway, moving on up into births, starting us off in 778, we have Louis I the Pious, Holy Roman Emperor, 814 through 840, born in Poitiers, Aquitaine, died in 840. Man, that could be confusing. Like, when did he start ruling? 814. When did he stop? 840. You know, if you slur, you know, or not slur, but if you like whatever, like.
How about a speech impediment?
Yeah. If you impediment, you know, like, you know, or you're not listening, like, 1840 to 1840. No, 1814 to 1840. What?
Yeah.
Like.
Same year? He was out the same year? No.
Wow. We got Louis the Pious. His 1,245th birthday is today. All right, cool. Born on the state in 1778, he was a Holy Roman Emperor, born in Castinogulum.
Happy birthday.
All right. Moving on up to Wilbur Wright, 1867, one of the Wright brothers. Yeah. A U.S. aviator, Wright brothers, born in Millville, Indiana. Okay. Charlie Chaplin. Okay, so that explains the Charlie Chaplin lookalike thing earlier.
Okay, you're right.
Yeah, British
birthday.
Yeah, British actor and comedian, City Lights, Gold Rush, born in London, England.
What year again?
1889. Until 1977. Dang.
He had a long life.
Yeah. How old was he? Let's see here. 88. Not bad.
Yeah.
We also have Spike Milligan, 1918. Irish-British actor and comedian, The Goon Show and Three Musketeers, born in Ahmednagar, India. Okay. That's a weird word. Peter Ustinov.
Ooh.
Unknown. It's just two parentheses. What the frick? Born on this date in 1921. There we go. A British actor, author, journalist, comedian, and broadcaster. Death on Nile. Logan's Run. That, you know, Billy Budd. Born in London, England.
Oh, he did a lot of great stuff.
Henry Mancini. 1924, a U.S. composer and conductor, Pink Panther, born in Cleveland, Ohio. Wait,
Pink Panther.
Oh, You confused me.
Yeah, I got the wrong thing going.
You got the Addams Family. Go.
You're right. You're right. I'm sorry I confused you.
Yeah, you saw it. I'm just like, that's wrong. Like,
only I would get it wrong.
In a panic, I'm like, oh, hold on a second. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. What's the actual tune?
Boy, did I screw that up.
Sent me for a loop, and I just, like, reach into my brain to, like, salvage this situation.
I knew you were just, you had that scrambled look and going, what? Wait.
Now,
okay.
I saw something hilarious. Pink Panther, Black Panther. Somebody dresses up as a Black Panther, but with the pink costume. Hold on a second.
Oh, okay.
They dress up as Black Panther with the Pink Panther's head. Look at that.
Oh.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. It's the Black Panther. Anyway, let's move on up here. We got Benedict the 26th, 1927. Apparently he died recently, huh? German Catholic Pope from 2005 through 13. Born in Marktil, Bavaria, Germany, and he's the one who, like, stepped down. Oh, that's right. He did die last year, December 31st.
Yeah.
I remember.
Ooh,
wow.
6-7 months ago.
Yeah.
5 months ago.
Just a couple days after Christmas. That's the last day of December, too, at the age of 95.
Yeah.
Dang. We also have Marguerite II, 1940, Queen of Denmark from 1972 through present. Born in Copenhagen, New York. Denmark. What the? Wow. You've ruined my brain. You scrambled my brain.
3 music notes, and I screwed everything up.
Oh, man. It doesn't take much. You know, like, I'm already, like, you know. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Oh!
Happy birthday. 76 today.
Yeah.
Wow, he's younger than you? Like.
Thanks a lot. Hey, I remember when he went to UCLA. Woohoo!
Yeah, born
Put him on the map.
Yeah, born in 1947. U.S. Basketball Hall of Fame center, 6-time NBA champion, NBA Finals MVP 1971 and 85, 6-time NBA MVP, 19-time NBA All-Star, born in New York City, New York.
Actually, UCLA was already on the map. They had great basketball teams.
Yep.
They won a national championship once with nobody over 6'5" on their team.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
That
impressive.
was pre-Abdul.
We got Bill Belichick.
Belichick. Come on, Belichick.
Belichick.
Yeah, it's Belichick.
I knew he'd come.
Doesn't mean we like him.
Only Bill Belichick. Yeah, that doesn't mean we like him, because a lot of people do not like him at all.
I was sitting here staring at your muted thing, waiting for it to go away. I knew you were gonna come.
I seen the face. I was like, I know that guy.
Anything
That's
football or
the
NASCAR, Robinson comes like a mouse to cheese. I don't know. 1952, a U.S. football coach, Super Bowl 2002, 2004, 2005, 2014, 17, 18, most Super Bowl wins. Wow. NFL Coach of the Year, 2003, 07, and 10, New England Patriots. Oh, that's why we hate him. Born in Nashville, Tennessee. So the New England Tom Brady's. I misread that.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Yeah, he was the guy.
Can you say
He's
Tom
the
Brady?
reason.
Yeah.
He's the reason Tom Brady has those rings. He's
Yeah.
the only reason.
It's pretty
Well,
funny.
some talent has something to do with it, but you're right. I mean, he was huge for him.
That's pretty
Because
funny.
the play calling,
Yeah.
the play calling was the big part. Because he
Yeah.
knew how to draft a team. He knew what he was doing.
Oh, absolutely.
It's pretty
Yeah.
funny.
If you
Earlier
had-
today, I was chatting with the Loon with coffee, and we spoke about one of my
Relatives?
cousin, like second cousin. You know,
He's your cousin.
yeah, like cousin, named after Tom Brady, actually.
He named his son Brady.
Yeah, and I'm just like, yeah, that's.
And yes, he's a big Patriots fan.
Yeah, I have a Patriots fan in my family, so yeah. Now you know my pain. Anyway, 1965, we have John Cryer, a U.S. actor, Pretty in Pink, Superman 4, born in New York City, New York. He looks familiar. Oh, I know him. That's a brother, 2.5 Men. That's
Oh, yeah.
That's
oh, he's
Alan.
born today. Yeah.
It's Alan.
Okay.
Alan. Hey, happy birthday. Wow. I thought I knew the name. John Cryer. No, Martin Lawrence, 1965 as well, a U.S. comedian in Martin, born in Frankfurt, Germany. What?
Oh, I love
Whoa.
this guy. He's funny.
I was just going to say, he's done some... I haven't seen... Does he do stand-up, do you know? I have no idea, but I've seen some... His movies are good.
But he was born in a hot dog. He'd be doing lay down, right?
Frank... Yeah, what's he do? Born in Germany.
Yeah. That's weird. What's his face? The guy who has early onset dementia. Help me out. Die Hard.
Willis.
Yeah.
Bruce Willis. I think he was born in Germany. No, it wasn't Bruce. Was it? No, it was. No, Vin Diesel, right? Vin Diesel born in Germany.
Idea.
Vin Diesel.
No, he was born in Puerto Rico. I believe Vin Diesel was born in Puerto Rico.
No, he was actually born in Alameda County, California. So he's born out here.
Yeah, local.
Well, I was gonna say because I know he's Puerto Rican.
Hold on a second. What famous actor was born in Germany? Bruce Willis. It was Bruce Willis. Okay. Yeah, Bruce Willis. Born in Idar Oberstein, Germany in 1955. So occupied Germany. Well, not occupied Germany. It was occupied by us. Western Germany, probably.
Yeah.
So,
well, the question is, was he German or was he...
probably a military baby.
Yeah,
in
that's what I
Germany. Yeah, Bruce Willis was born
Alice!
in Germany. Yeah, I've been in your chat on your YouTube.
Oh, I have not. Oh, I see. Bruce. Oh, thank you. I gotta pay
So
more
I
attention to
decided
that.
I'd come in here just to tell you in voice. But I've been listening on your
Love
on
to
YouTube.
hear your voice, I gotta tell you.
Yeah, you should look in chats. I say big Papa Pump lumen of gold.
I see that loot of gold.
Yeah.
Well,
Anyway, yeah.
welcome to
I
the
just wanted
show,
pop in and,
Alice.
yeah. Hi. How you doing? I've only had working on this day.
You know,
but,
Alice, from the bottom of my heart, and I'm not being, funny. I'm not being weird. I'm being honest. I'm doing much better now that you're here. Seriously, I really am. I've had a really rough 24 hours, and
Yeah, I'm
you
sorry
really,
I didn't come back in later. I came in and I snuggled with the magsters, and then I fell asleep snuggling on them. That was my fault because I wanted to come to movie night last night. Anyways, let's get into the show here, buddy. Let's get back to it. Where are we at?
We are in Burst now in 1972.
Oh, well, we have Conchita Martinez. He's 51 today, born in 1972. He is a Spanish tennis player. The tennis of Spaniards. Known in Wimbledon in 1994. He got a Federation Cup in 91, 93, 94, 95, and 1998.
Wow.
And coach. He coached Garbini, I don't know how you do that little squiggly thing over the ends, but Garbini Muguruza or whatever his name is, and Carolina Reskova.
I believe it's
Piscovia.
I believe that N is like yeah,
Yeah. But he was born in Huesca, Spain. He's a Spaniard.
Of course, Spanish tennis player. Ooh, this guy.
Oh my God, it's Akon! Happy birthday, Akon! He is a Senegalese American singer, songwriter, and producer. Trouble, Lonely Smack That. Born in St. Louis, Missouri. Oh, he's a Midwestern. I didn't know that Akon was a Midwestern.
Well,
that's kind of weird.
That list of songs kind of lays out a story. Trouble, Lonely, and Smack That. What?
Sounds like something that we would do out in the Midwest.
Yeah, of course. All you Wisconsin people are all the same.
Whoa, watch your language there. Oh my gosh.
That joke never gets old, does
No,
it?
it doesn't, because she keeps
I
getting pissed off at it. Like, what am I going to do? Not do it?
Like,
She feeds right into it.
I'm not a Wisconsin. Wisconsin's just an
I'm
extension
not a
of Minnesota. Wisconsin
Wisconsin!
is just an extension of Minnesota. Same with
I'm gonna
Canada.
give you a new name, Wissy.
Wissy?
Wissy?
Oh God! I can see it now. Your sons are immediately gonna change my name in Discord now.
I'm actually
I planted the seed.
God damn!
I was literally in the process of doing it.
I love you so much. I'd smack you in the face right now.
And it is done. Wissy.
No, he did it, didn't he?
I
Oh,
did.
you bastard! Oh, you son of a beast! I'll see you later. Anyways, we got a.
Oh,
Well, we have a 39th birthday for who's Claire Foy?
I don't know. Her?
Yeah. She's the English actress from The Crown. I think was that like a Netflix or Amazon Prime or something show?
No idea.
She was born in Stockport, England. Whatever, who cares?
Ooh, this guy.
Oh yeah, we got Chance the Rapper. He's 30. He's got the dirty 30 today. Born in 1993, American rapper and record producer for acid rap and coloring. What? Coloring Snooki? I'm a coloring book.
What?
Oh, he did a coloring book? Was born in Chicago, Illinois.
Chicago.
Happy dirty 30.
All right. And then we're going to move on up into deaths. Going to start us off here in 69. Good year. Marcus Salvius Otho, Roman Emperor, died at 36.
Well, it happens.
And we also have Francisco Goya, 1828, Spanish romantic painter and printmaker, the 3rd of May, 1808, died at 82. Oh,
not to be mistaken with Gozer.
Madame Tussauds, 1850, French founder of Madame Tussauds Wax Museum, died at the age of 88. Yep, and that's been something I've been wanting to go. Actually, here's the funny thing about Madame Tussauds Wax Museum, and like I just remembered, they actually did this. They got rid of Kanye West's, statue because of his remarks and anti-Semitism and all this stuff, but they still have Hitler.
There you go.
They actually have the guy he idolizes, but they don't have the guy. Obviously, you don't stand for anything.
It's not that he idolizes. I think he's a Hitler sympathizer.
Yeah.
I think is what your politically correctness of saying.
There you go.
Yeah. But anyway, Miss Alice, it's your turn. 1958 here. Ooh.
Oh.
This is big.
We have Rosalind Franklin, born in 1920, died in 1958. She was an English chemist and co-discoverer of the structure of DNA. Died of ovarian cancer at the age of 37. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh,
yeah.
man, yeah. But
Yeah.
DNA, come on.
Oh man, it's
huge.
the double
She
helix.
figured out like what. She figured out the double helix. She figured that out.
Yep.
Of how did it? And
Figures
they say
out,
that women have
figures out
discovered cool
DNA.
things.
Dies of DNA.
Dyes of DNA. Oh my god.
Dies of DNA deficiency. Well, actually, here's a funny fact. If we were to live forever, we'd all eventually develop a form of cancer.
Yes, it's an inevitability. Actually, your body prevents itself from developing cancer. Like, was it 100 times a day? Like, so.
Something like that. Ooh, I got a customer finally. Yay! I'll be right back.
All right, have fun. We got David Lean in 1991, an English film director, Dr. Zhivago, Lawrence of Arabia, Ryan's daughter. Those are big.
Huge.
Died of pneumonia at 83.
Wow, those are just huge.
I've heard of Zhivago and Lawrence of Arabia.
Yeah.
I've never heard of Ryan's daughter before.
Oh yeah, no, all three.
Yeah. We also have in Pat Summerall, 2013.
Oh yeah.
A U.S. NFL player for the New York Giants and CBS sportscaster died from cardiac arrest at 82.
Yeah.
That sucks.
He was a longtime sports announcer.
And that shall conclude the show. Once again, you can check the underbar of the description for any links you may find interesting, including but not limited to all things Omni Coalition. For your dose of pacifist daily, we stream every day at 10 in the morning Pacific time. For the most part, keep an eye on the Twitter. I'll get into that here for a second. But that time is also 11 Mountain, 12 Central, and 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, respectfully. We did that for all of you and all of us. I am E.O. Xander.
Golden Loon.
I am Father Pump, aka Jebediah Abraham.
Yep, a.k.a. Ramiser. And we, of course, have Ally Wally, B Bally, Fo Fally, Ally, in the live studio. Part of the show as well. And, of course, you are you, and until you catch us tomorrow, or if you're interested in a whatever, anything goes, talk about everything, talk show type of thing, we have Alice's show, The Kicked Peanut, coming up at some point today. We don't know. It's not 2 o'clock. So, as I said earlier, we
stay tuned.
Yeah, stay tuned. Please go to our other sources. We have a YouTube, we have a Rumble, we have a BitChute, we have a Twitch, we have a Twitter, we have not a Pinterest, Instagram. So go check it all out, people. Anybody who cares about this stuff, you know what to do. Social media and all that stuff. Anyway, until whenever, don't forget to look right and left at every intersection. Rate 5 thumbs and subscribe. Toodles!